Hello, Kitchen Counter Oracle with a pre-full moon check-in. Not really a zodiac sign or anything. This is just kind of in general. I have said this once, I've said it twice, and I'll say it again. One of the first things to go when spell work backfires is your mental health. Whether you paid someone to do it or you did it yourself. First thing to go, your headspace, cognitive function, etc., etc., etc. But who am I and what do I know? I keep seeing a bunch of witches and warlocks with head type of injuries and whatnot, specifically between the brow, which is where your third eye is, and kind of like either in between the third eye and the crown, or like right on top of the crown itself. I mean, we're talking like gunshot, blunt force trauma, etc. And it's just like, this might be because I don't know, like my third eye and my crown have been buzzing like crazy as of late. And whenever that happens, I know it's people trying to like block those two specific chakras. Because when they're not trying to block my solar and sacral, it's my third eye and my crown. 9 times out of 10, they mess with the crown and the third eye to like know what I know and see what I'm seeing. But my thing is, to bind yourself to somebody's chakras is like some very, very, very heavy, no going back once it's done level stuff. That is a very, 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 very powerful, high level form of witchcraft. And my thing is, you shouldn't be doing it at all, because if you're one of those people that is extremely codependent emotionally and stuff like that, and you latch on to somebody whose energy just happens to make you feel better, I promise you, the minute they figure out how to expel you, like, you're getting expelled. Because if you're anything like me, you really do not like it when people do that sort of thing. Like, even if they don't mean to harm you, but the problem is they're causing harm anyway. And there's too many people who think that because they don't intend to cause harm, they're going to get off the hook in terms of karma. And it's like, no, you still going to get your karma, because you technically brought harm in some capacity to somebody's life by this whatever type of binding spell it is that has been cast. And my thing is, nobody is afraid of you seeing the truth about them like a narcissist. And God help you if you are dealing with one that is knowledgeable in the craft, regardless of which cultural practice they come from. Now, sometimes it'll be somebody in the family doing it on another person's behalf. You are affiliated with that person. So yeah, you're kind of gonna be in trouble with that person, in a manner of speaking. Which is why I make it a point to say, like, no one has my permission to do any work involving me on my behalf, because I'll be damned. Like, I deal with enough crap on my own. I'm not dealing with anything else. So if somebody tries to do something on my behalf, just know that they do not have my consent to even do it. So you know what? It'll be them that gets their shit rocked and not me. this. The majority of these witches and warlocks, they go on this crown blocking spree and whatnot because they don't want you to receive your messages. If anything, it's them trying to intercept, but at the same time, they don't want you to see through them. They don't want you to use your intuition. They want you, so to speak, blind and complacent. I'm your friend, I would never. Kind of complacent. And my thing is, like, whoever this group of witches are and stuff like that, they're mentally ill. And my thing is, these mentally ill people don't realize they're mentally ill because in the name of pulling off an illusion over folks like, say, me, a couple of people I've met along the way, and so on down that line. Like, instead of us falling for it, they are falling under their own spell. Because the minute we come to and snap out of it, the spell's broken. Now, for a little while, they're going to be up your ass in every way possible, doing spells on every possible thing in your life. Love, finances, health, etc., etc., etc. They're going to be doing it on you and anybody that can possibly be of help to you. They don't want you relying on anyone else but them, regardless of what their reason may be. But the thing is, these people, because not only is their mental health tragically suffering, but if they don't stop, it really and truly will be the end of them. I don't know. There's just a lot of witches that are forever trapped in an illusion because they tried to put others in a false reality, in a manner of speaking. It's just a lot of distorted Piscean energy. Like, emotions are high, secrets are getting exposed, they can't stay hidden anymore, and I mean, just now is not the time to be on some bullshit. Because if the royals of all, like the highest of the high on this planet, can visibly start to get their comeuppance, imagine what it's going to be like for everybody else, because they were starting at the bottom of the totem pole, in a manner of speaking, but it's just, they didn't want to get the clue. They didn't want to get the hint. So you know what? The Most High is now going for the people at the top and working their way down. In all honesty, my advice is just leave folks alone, especially those who are not bothering you. Like, just leave them alone. And again, a lot of this karma technically could have been avoided had some folks just left well enough alone. And you know what? I gotta get my chicken in the oven, so everybody have a good evening.